Today, I am very excited to be talking about why it's time to get out of your sweats and put on something nicer. Because I know that many of you have nice clothes, but you're not wearing them, right? I know that you have nice clothes, but you're not wearing them. And there's a few reasons why you're not wearing them. And we're going to talk about those today. But it's kind of like the way I have these dishes. Okay. So these are my really nice dishes that I actually got them for my wedding, yeah, they were a wedding present, which was now 17 years ago. I have been married for, I think, yeah, 17 years. Isn't it funny how it gets a little, starts to all jumble together the years, but I'm pretty sure it's 17. It was in '03. So if you want to do the math, but I'm pretty sure it was 17 years ago. So I got these dishes. They're beautiful 17 years ago and never, ever, ever used them. They sat up in the cabinet and we had those, those like puffy containers that you do the zipper and you put your plates in there. And we had them separated. It just sounds so funny even explaining this. They were separated by, I don't know, plate separators. Anyways, just a few weeks ago, I finally decided that it's time to start using the special dishes. All right. Also, our everyday dishes had started to get pretty chipped, and I was getting kind of sick of eating off of chip plates all the time. And I remembered that there's this full set of beautiful dishes up in the cabinet. So I went up there, got it all out, put them in the regular cabinet, the one that I can actually reach. And now that's what we are using. We're using these really beautiful special plates for our everyday. So it's kind of the same idea, right? So I know you've got nice things, but you may not be wearing them right now because it doesn't feel like it's the right time. Okay. So I get that. I understand that because I do it too. I do it myself. I do it with my clothes. I also do it with my socks. I have really fancy socks that I only wear for certain occasions. And the same thing with my bras. I have really pretty, nice, lacy bras, but I don't wear them every day. Okay. So it's the same idea. It's having these really nice things, but not wanting to wear them every day. So that's what I'm going to talk about right now because we're waiting to wear our nice things, just like I was waiting to use my nice dishes, waiting to wear the nice clothes, and we're just waiting, right? We're just waiting for the right time. And yes, right now, life does feel very uncertain. However, life is always uncertain, right? That's just part of life. It's uncertain. So why wait, right? Why wait? Why wait to feel special? Okay. So you may have a few reasons why you're waiting, why you're not wearing your nice or your special clothes. So I'm going to talk about that right now. Okay. Because my intention here is for you to look at your special clothes in a different way and maybe even start wearing them every day. All right. So I'm just going to go through 3 excuses that you may have of why you're not wearing your special clothes. And I'm basically going to debunk these excuses because by listening and following these excuses, it's actually stealing your joy, okay? It steals your joy. When you hold off and when you wait to wear your nice things, it steals your joy. Just like all those years without those dishes, and now all of a sudden we're eating on really pretty dishes. It's so joyful, right? It feels so good. So, all right, so here we go. The first excuse that you may have to not be wearing your special stuff is because you're waiting for the pandemic to be over. Okay. Maybe you're waiting for the pandemic to be over. And so you think things like, I have nowhere to go. No one is really seeing me, or it doesn't matter what I wear. Okay. So here's the thing. It does matter what you wear. Okay. It matters because what you wear does impact how you feel. Okay, so there's been scientific studies on this. I'm not going to get into my whole enclothed cognition scientific study. You can Google it. There's been studies about how what you wear changes how you feel. All right, so there's that, the scientific part of it. But then there's the experiential part of it. All right, so let's just be real. Okay, so these are my sweatpants. okay, I'm gonna feel very different when I am putting on my sweatpants. And now the funniest thing about this is that I actually had to get these sweatpants out of the hamper because I wore them yesterday. All right, so I am still wearing my sweatpants, but it feels really different when I put my sweatpants on versus when I go to put on something like this. Okay, it feels really different. All right, so you probably understand this, or you probably experience this on your own. When you put on your sweatpants, it feels very different than when you put on something nicer. Okay, so that's just the experiential part of it. So what you wear does matter, because when you put on nice things, it's going to make you feel good. All right, and on top of it, it's going to elevate your energy. Now, you may only be seeing a few people on video, or just maybe not seeing that many people at all, but because you're impacting your energy and you're elevating your energy, people notice your energy. This is what they're going to feel, whether it's through a video screen or with a mask or whatever. Even if they can't see that you're wearing your really fancy socks or your really pretty bra, your energy is going to be different. And this is what people are going to notice. Okay, so that is why waiting till the pandemic is over is not a good excuse, because people are still going to feel your energy, and you will elevate your energy by putting on your nice things. I promise. Okay, so here is the second excuse that you may have for why you're not wearing your nice things: because you're waiting for a special event. Okay, so you may be thinking like, oh, I got this dress for a special occasion and it's just not appropriate to wear it right now. I'll look ridiculous. All right, well, here's what I have to say to that. This is my wedding dress. I actually put on my wedding dress for this live right now. Okay, so yeah, I bought this for a special occasion. It was for a really special occasion. It was for my wedding 17 years ago, which we already determined earlier. And yeah, so then the dress is just hanging in the closet for all of these years. Okay, and this dress, I bought this because I knew that this dress would make me feel really special on that day, right? So when it just sits and it just hangs in the closet as it has for the past 17 years untouched, that's a waste, right? That's a waste of money. You know that whole thing, your cost per use, right? So how much use you get out of your clothes brings more value to them. So it's a waste of money. It's also a waste of space because it's taking up space in my closet. Just having something there that I'm not wearing, that's a waste in space. But also it's a waste because this dress makes me happy. This dress definitely brings me joy. So when I put this dress on right now, I got really happy. I also got a little bit confused because this dress has like, it's got these ties. Okay, I want to show you here. It's tied in the back and it has all these things. And I remember on my wedding day, like it was very confusing doing the ties, and I had no idea how to do it today. So I put it on today. First of all, I was like, oh, it looks a little more yellow than I remember it being. And also, how do I wear this thing? I don't even remember how to do it, but it really made me happy to put it on. And on top of it, with my wedding dress, I actually wore it with this, I layered so I brought a knee length dress, and then I put this underskirt on underneath it so that it went all the way to the floor. So I can wear this skirt, right? And then I wore this pretty scarf with it, right? So I can wear these things, right? These things make me happy. I got them to make me happy, and they still make me happy, okay? So that thing that you got for the special event, you got it so that it would bring you joy, so that it would make you feel confident and make you happy. You can still get that feeling from the garment, even though that special event isn't there. And to the point of I'll look ridiculous, okay, maybe you'll look ridiculous. Like maybe I look ridiculous that I'm wearing my wedding dress right now on a random Thursday at 3 o'clock. Or maybe it's a conversation starter, right? So what do you have coming up? What Zoom happy hour or event do you have coming up that you can put on something that will be really fun? It'll give you joy, and maybe it'll be a conversation starter, okay? So that is why waiting for a special event is not a good reason, because you can still get the joy from your garments even if you don't have that event right now, okay? Now for the third excuse that you may have why you're not wearing your nice clothes, and this is because you're waiting for a big day, okay? So there's regular days, okay? And then there's big days. And the big days are when we really want to feel special. We really want to feel confident, right? So it's like maybe a job interview. Maybe you're going to see friends that you haven't seen in 10 years, right? Maybe there's a big meeting or a presentation that you have to do. Okay. So those are your big days, right? So you're not wearing your nice things because you don't have one of those big days coming up right now. I completely relate to this. That's how I came up with the idea because I do this myself. There's the big days where I can wear my special things. And then I've just got the regular days where I can't wear my special things. Okay. And so, like the socks, the fancy socks or the pretty bras, it's almost like I have this allotment of how special I can feel and I don't want to waste it, right? So if I don't have like some big important thing going on, I don't want to waste that allotment that I'm allowed to feel special. So I don't let myself do that. So I go to get dressed in the morning, I see the pretty bra or the fancy socks and I just go right over it because it's not a special day. And it really comes down to me just holding back on myself and not believing that I'm allowed to feel special on just a regular Thursday. Okay. So what if every day could be a special day like that? What if we allowed ourselves to use up that allotment or to feel special and to wear our really nice clothes on just a random day? So I'm asking you, what do you have that you can put on today, tomorrow, the next day, that is just for fun, right? You put it on just because it's fun, just because it makes you feel good and it makes you feel special. Okay. I would love to know what you've got right now that you can do that tomorrow because it is going to elevate your energy. People are going to respond to that. Okay. So if you've got some of those nice clothes that you haven't been wearing, and you feel a little bit confused because you're not really sure how to integrate them into your everyday, right? So they're special clothes, maybe they're even on special hangers. This wedding dress was on a really special hanger, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't really opened up this garment bag for years. So it can be a little confusing or a little overwhelming to get into your nice things if you haven't been wearing them for a while. And if you want some help figuring out how to wear your special things and how to make them feel comfortable so that you can wear them in your everyday, then I would like to talk to you. And I would love for you to join me on a complimentary style clarity call where we will talk about your style and we will talk about how to get you looking and feeling more elevated, but still feel comfortable enough that it feels right for your everyday. Okay. So I am just going to put the link over here to book your complimentary call. All right. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that this inspired you to get into your nice clothes, to stop waiting for the pandemic to end, for the special event, or for the big day. Just start doing it right now, okay? Start doing it right now because it's fun, because it feels good, and you never know. You never know what'll happen, right? It's a little bit unexpected, and I love bringing in a little bit of unexpected into our everyday because I think that's one of the ways that we can make our everydays feel a little bit more special. All right. So that's what I've got for you. Thanks so much for joining. I'll be back here next week with another live at 3. So I know it doesn't rhyme anymore. So it's join me live at 3. All right. I hope you can join me next week live at 3, and I'll see you in the group. I'll be in there every day posting more prompts to get you thinking more deeply about your personal style. All right. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.